Hey y'all, what's up? This is Vandal here for episode 3 of the Pop-Up. I've got Daira on the line. What's going on all the way from Argentina? How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day today. It's nice and warm here in sunny British Columbia, and I'm so happy to be able to have a chat with you as we get things ready to go for episode 3. Now, maybe we can just give people a brief introduction about you, how you got into music, your DJing, and how that evolved.
Okay, so I started as a DJ actually like 4 years ago in a collective project called Internacional Bailable. We were um, half DJs and half DJ, and in one point I just, I got curious about it because I was working with them continuously in projects. So um, I got curious. I work with audio because I studied audiovisual design, but in like more a big concept around sound, not a specifically music.
Mm-hmm.
So it was new for me, that kind of connection with the music. I really enjoy to dance. Actually, I always made since I was little. I took dances classes, so I connect with music more like in a corporal way. And then I just started realizing how the music make I don't know, it sets a whole mood in parties, and I really like that, and how people empathize with music.
Mm-hmm.
So it all started with friends who are really generous, the people who share what they know with you. That's something really in my career, in all aspects, it has been the more important thing, finding people who share with you what they know. And so I just started mixing, but there were more like conventional genres inside the electronic music, and I couldn't find myself there, like how to fit in this kind of, okay, you have to mix in this way, or this is the right way of equalizing. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make it more experimental and try new things, and sometimes that it's hard because people got used to a way of doing things and how it sounds, and maybe that was actually the hardest part for me. But I just realized it was all in my head, and it was myself with all these preconcepts, and the people actually enjoy what I was doing. So I just let myself go and look out for other kind of genres in which I found myself more identified with.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious. What was it like your first DJ gig? Like when you went out and you played for people for the first time. What was that like?
I felt there's excitement about doing a new thing, and at the same time the fear of rejection, or to notice that people isn't enjoying it that much. So um, I was used to exposing myself in parties because I always been VJ. So, but it's different, In a party, the music is kind of the most important thing, and the visual. You notice that it's important once it's there, because maybe you're in a party that doesn't have any visuals and you're having a great time anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a different kind of exposure, but the lineup were people who I feel really comfortable with, and we kind of create the whole thing so I can play.
Mm. Nice.
So it was nice. At first I was nervous, and then people just start gathering around the booth. So I started feeling more confident. And once the people started dancing, I could like relax and see, okay, this is working. They're not expecting anything magical from me. They just want to dance. So
Mm-hmm.
I really connect with that.
Nice. Have you given thought about how you could incorporate your visuals with your DJ set? Like, is that something that you want to do or you've been able to do?
I haven't been able to, but it's something that I mean, I can make it. I couldn't find the way to make it work for me. The two things at once,
Hmm.
because maybe it could be like an installation or something that is there. I'm kind of new into DJing, so I can't be just completely out of focus or making two things at once, because I got kind of lost. I need
Mm.
to put my attention there, you know.
Yeah,
So, but as I said before, when I started audiovisual design, you know, through videos and that, it's like making the same exercise but working. I haven't thought about making it live because I don't feel that confident with myself to be doing two things at one time.
yeah. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, because I can see the similarities, like, when you're doing visual mixing, in a way it is similar to DJ mixing, but you're using that visual, and you're doing it with the beat as well, right? So
Yeah,
you can kind of take from your experience doing the visuals and apply that to your DJing as well.
sure. And that's why I actually you know, there are difference between sound and image, but it didn't take me that long to find a way of mixing that works for me and for the music that I usually use to mix, because I have like this idea of mixing two images or that are kind of like different rhythms, or and so that helped me in a certain way. And actually I started more with audio because I was going to like more in a conceptual way. I recorded like archive from march. I don't know if that's a word. Like mobilization of people,
Yeah,
massive mobilizations.
marching.
Okay,
Yeah, gotcha.
yeah. So, and one day I was like, you know, with my phone, because it's really hard to be with the camera in like a really large. So I just decided I would start recording audio instead of image. And then I just realized that these two things that are like complementary, actually, not opposite, but complementary.
Hmm.
And that was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do it. And I do this year. I started a project that it was more experimental and producing with
Hmm.
these audios that I had recorded. It's all like, you know, self-taught. So it's not like it sounds great, but it's a great exercise
Yeah, I see how
to
it
work
kind of
with that material.
I see how it goes hand in hand as well. Like I've got a lot of DJ friends who ventured into production after DJing for a while, and you have that ear for it already by playing so many tracks and different styles of music, that I think that you know what works, and you could incorporate that into your live sets, and you can build something around that. Speaking of that, what should people expect this Saturday for the pop-up, like for your set? Yeah.
Um, I think they should expect it's music to dance. So it's to dance, but at the same time, it's really it moves you like in, you know, I play with really hard drums, and so it is like a visceral thing. I don't know, it is from the inside, but it has like this party mood going on. I realized I didn't expect the feedback that I will have, like the event that I played in Crypto Boxes, which was actually how you get in touch with me.
Yeah.
I was really surprised about that because I knew that I was gonna play like some things that maybe the rest of the world isn't used to listen, like these um, bases that from funky carioca or cumbia,
Hmm.
those kind of things that I know that most of people who's not from Latin America doesn't know.
Hmm.
So I was excited but anxious, and in that day I couldn't believe it. How I don't know. I was watching these people uh, saying what a great music, and I don't know. It was great. It was great. So it's kind of similar, um, really drummy and tribal kind of vibe.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think that's like, what we're trying to do with the pop-up is to be able to showcase different sounds and styles of music from all over the world that people may not be familiar with, and artists that people aren't familiar with. And it's sort of like a introducing new sounds and new styles to people, and sort of this exploration in music. And I'm looking forward to your set, like from how you're describing it, like blending like electronic cumbia with Latin American sounds. Like I think that's something that's really special, and that it will be great for people like our audience all around the world to be able to experience it.
Yes, I think that's great. When we talked the first time that I asked if there was like any um, boundaries around genres, and that you were so open to that because it's what it's lacking of. I don't know. It's what it's missing. Like
Hmm.
a whole more global scene around music, and particularly electronic music. We're really used to like European labels or American labels that are great. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, kind of diversity thing, and and this is great. I don't know. I like that initiative of being receptive to what other people have to show.
Well, the
And
more
now I was gonna say that it goes really close with the you make the events in crypto boxes, so it goes hand in hand with the fact that the crypto art community is like a global community, and I think it's what is gonna make this grow in a way more equitative, equality. I don't know how to say it, but we all have a kind of representation into this community, and that's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, I think that just do showcase the songs that you love and that you want to share with people. And I'm a champion of the underground, and of things that people don't often get to hear. Having had the experience and opportunity to travel to different parts of the world, I think that experiencing the music there and sharing that with other people is the best thing that we can do, and getting to know each other better from wherever
Yeah.
we are around the globe. And music brings people together, right? And I think that that's something that's really important. And we should rally around music as a uniting force. And
Yes, sure.
yeah, okay, so it's talking about crypto voxels and the crypto art world. Maybe tell the people how you got into it. Like, how did you discover crypto art and this whole scene?
I just started like a month ago, so I'm really new to the thing, to this, but you learn so much things in 1 month. Like you have to learn a lot of things to get to understand a little. So I just started because a friend of mine, he's an artist, Lulu, and one day we were talking about. Um, Being an artist is kind of hard in any any place in the world, but right now in Argentina we're having like a really big economic crisis. So I always try to do my own way into what I'm doing and how to monetize it, you know, like prints and t-shirts and bags and all that stuff. But in, I don't know, we were just talking about that and how to, you know, gain money actually for what we were doing. And she
Hmm.
just told me like, I am this platform, and there was like this group of Argentinian other artists that I knew from the university, for example, and she told me, you know, this person is in this too. So um, it was a friend who told me actually, and that encouraged me, because at first it's kind of intimidating, because if you don't know that much about blockchain or non-fungible tokens and all that stuff, it's really abstract in a plane if you just, it's the first time you heard it. So um, she was really patient with me and generous again. Uh, so she just introduced me to that and explained me how it works. And I can't believe it. Like in a month, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And I can't believe the fact that it is so global. I mean, there's people from around the world, places that I don't even know. There are looking at what I do, and I'm looking at what they are doing, and it creates a dialogue in arts that I think it's crucial. So and to be knowing so much things. I mean, so many new things in a month and new artists. I feel really excited about it, because um, it's only have been a month, and it has I have been through a lot. So
Yeah. No, that's wonderful to hear, like everyone's experience. So like with all the interviews that I've been doing with people, I ask the question, you know, like how was your, how did you get into it? What was the process? You know, your discoveries along the way. So for me, it's really, you know, enjoyable to listen to you tell your story, and for other people out there also to hear about it, because that's like our individual journeys of how we got here. Like they're all different, and
yes,
you know
and they
that
create actually the collective experience. You know, our individual experience and how we got here are what, I mean, we have to be really eager to, I don't know if that's the word, but that creates the whole thing, you know, we with our individual things.
Mhm.
So it is important to hear how it all started from other people besides ourselves.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. um, we're gonna keep everything until we get to this Saturday, 22nd of August. It's going to be so awesome. Daira, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to your DJ set. It's going to be totally awesome. You want to give any
Thank
shout outs,
you.
any shout outs to anybody before we go?
No, I just talk about my friend Lulu and Fran, Frenetic Boy, who, and actually the whole Argentinian community that have been really helpful for me to get to understand certain things, and that's it.
All right. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.